A healthy wheat plant is the foundation for any chance of profitability for wheat growers. And Jim Vandekuvering with BASF has a very unique way of describing the importance of proper wheat staging.
What I really tried to get across today was thinking about the wheat crop a little differently. We typically talk about the growth stages that are important for various inputs within the crop, but today I really talked about the wheat as a factory and thinking about each one of those wheat plants as a mini factory, if you will, in the field. And we talk about how important for factories to have a good receiving end, a good assembly line, and a good warehouse for the inputs that go into that factory.
Farming with a progressive state of mind is also going to be very important, he says, especially in today's wheat economy.
Again, one of the things I tried to get across was these stages are critical for development of the crop, but also for inputs. And if you are off in terms of timing, sometimes that can have a negative impact on that crop. And so it's important to understand those growth stages and what can and can't be applied at that particular timing, because we're really trying to maximize that factory, if you will, and ultimately increase or maximize or protect yield as much as possible.
And he says, hearing feedback from growers about research and technology that companies like BASF are developing and selling is very important.
And I'm glad this happened in this order today, because I took away a couple key points that, I never thought of from the farmer perspective, even though I deal with farmers all the time and grew up on a farm. They're living it day to day, obviously, and hearing them talking about, even within the geography we had represented here today, there was a lot of differences in how they approach crop production. So really great to get the insights from them on what they're doing differently on their farms. These are all pretty progressive growers, so they're really at the cutting edge of using technologies, and it was nice to hear they're looking for new technologies and new innovations coming out from basic manufacturers.
And he says consumers need to know that growers are still practicing the best stewardship practices available, not only to maximize yields, but to also raise a safe and affordable food supply for them to enjoy. I'm Russell Nemitz reporting.